Hey guys, what's going on? Alright. This is going to be my updated guide on reverence because my last guide turned out like shit and it was my most viewed video that I have on my channel. I guess I'm going to make this, I'm going to cut it up into a lot of parts. This is kind of just an intro to an intro. But, I'll basically go over all the gear, where you can get it and all that other crap. This is the cheap way of not losing a lot of money because I know from experience, because I've been doing this for like months and I've made well over 200 mil, and I'm planning on making another 60 mil this week for whatever. Um, so yeah, I know what to do and all that other crap, and it really pisses me off most of the time when you got a friend, like one of my friends that I actually deleted, but always goes and spams on all my videos telling me everything that's wrong, and he has no idea what the fuck he's talking about. So, yeah, I don't know what that has to do with anything, but it's been pissing me off lately, so. Okay, first thing you're going to need is equipment. This is basically as cheap as you can get it. I'd recommend getting a if you're a lower level, get a Dragon Defender and a whip. If you can't get either of those things, get a Tazu shield or whatever the hell it's called, and I'd say Rune Scimitar, because I would say Dragon, but then again a Rune Scimitar's faster, and a Dragon Scimitar, I didn't even do the quest to get it. But for anybody, like, I mean, come on, I only got this basically for this week of doing it, and I got it from getting a drop there, so, last weekend I made like 12 mil there. But I'd recommend getting a God Sword, because, like, I mean, I was using a whip, I'd hit like 300s, 400s, and now with this thing, I'm smacking like 500s, 600s, like nothing. So I'd recommend getting a God Sword for that. As far as armor goes, basically the only things you're going to be losing is your cape and your d'hide body or armor set. I just have a black helmet for no reason. Normally I don't wear one, but you're basically only going to be losing about 10k and stuff, depending on what all your supplies are at. Normally mine are always down because I usually takes about an hour for a team to come in. But anyways, if you don't have the range level 4 black d'hide, I suggest getting it. But if you rather not, or if you're going to reference to make money, I'd suggest you get a whatever the best is you can use, green, blue, or red, or black. Things you do not want to do is, well, actually I'll touch on that after this. Use combat braces, because that's the only thing that you're going to have to teleport you, basically, so you don't have to have a glory in your inventory, so if you die you lose it, because you really don't want to lose this, which I'll tell you what it is in a second, but yeah, you want to use this to teleport out of that if you're getting attacked, which I'll also show you how you can get around all the people and stuff. But if you're using a God Sword, you basically want your D-boots, because when you die, you're basically protecting your sword, your weapons, hands, feet, and neck. So those are your 4 main items that you do not want to lose, simply because it'll just start costing too much money to go there. But for some reason, I've been getting very decent drop, like not expensive drops, but okay drops as far as time goes. Like, I mean, sometimes I'm getting like back to back. Like, I got a Morgan, I think it's called, leather body, which is like 900k, and then I got a dragon battle axe, which was 2.5 mil or something like that. Back to back kills. It's not the best because I've gotten 2 corrupted VLSs back to back. That's my best drop so far. But Jenika's ring. This is what you need. If you don't have this, then do not go to Reverence, because this, I was getting maybe one drop every 200 to 300 kills. I got this thing. I'm getting it like every 60 kills, just about. But hold on a second. But as far as where you get this, it's from the quest. Summer Ends. I don't know why this person's asking me my wood cutting, but that's where you get this from. It's very helpful. It makes drops go by a lot faster. Plus, if you lose it, you'll know where the rocks are by the edge of the other side of the Grand Exchange, so you can automatically just run over there and get it back. As far as capes go, I just used whatever because I went in scavenging and whatever, and oh my god, this person's annoying. I lost my train of thought. Alright, so the Salves Amulet. This thing you absolutely need. You might see people with glories there. They are simply there because they're going to attack you if your health gets really low from getting hit by something. That's something you want to watch out for. But the amulet is... God, I'm really talking a lot. This is going to have to be like a two-parter. Alright, good, go away. Anyways, this makes it hit. If you just got the normal one, it's oh my god, get the fuck away from me. It's increases your attack and strength bonus by 25 or 15%, and if you get an E, it's 20%. Now, I really wasn't hitting anything when I first started going, and then when somebody said, oh, you need to get this amulet, then I got it, and I saw it was hitting like a lot better, but in order to get an E, it's kind of a pain because you have to get a Slayer ring and teleport to someplace. I don't remember what the place is, even though I should, but, you know, I was just looking it up, but, as far as getting this, you want to do the quest, where is it? Haunted Mine, which is out by where Burrows is, if you don't know. That's the same quest. That's just where you get this, and then it really helps a lot. Basically, in order to do Reverence, you need this amulet and this ring. If you don't have it, then don't go because it's just going to waste your time. Yeah, I went there without either of those things and still made 100 mil in a month, but most people can make 100 mil in a few days if they really try, so I haven't done that. I don't have the motivation to do that. And if you have a chaotic weapon, I'd suggest bringing it like a maul. Those things absolutely wreck there. Like, every single person there has one, so I just had to get a god sword just because, like, it was kind of pathetic having me sitting there hitting 300s. Coming from 300s and doubling that, now I'm smacking 600s, so that's something good. But as far as gear goes, if you can't afford dragon boots, then just don't even bring any. If you're bringing a shield and a weapon, then lose the boots because you don't want to have 5 items. This is all like money saving wise for like, there's a lot of PKers there and people die a lot. Like, I mean, I don't die like ever anymore because now I've gotten so used to getting around them and stuff, and I'm a lot faster with logging out or tellying out before they hit me with a telly block or even attack me. But let's move on to food. So what you want for food is, normally I just bring all monks. Like, I mean, I know people bring in rock tails and like hundreds of prayer pots, and then, you know, next thing you know, oh, what do you know, they're dead. But basically just cheap stuff. If you don't want to really lose money, I'd suggest just going with the regular strength and attack and defense pots and prayer pots. You don't need prayer pots really for anything at all. The only reason why I use it is because I'm using turmoil and soul split the whole time. Or that's how I use turmoil for the higher things and use soul split to heal half of the time, or if I'm getting in a fight with somebody if they attack me. Um, so just food, just simple monkfish and something higher for if you get piled by people but they don't telly block you, or if you're just like right about to die and you need some big boost. I'd recommend using rocktails though. Per pots, I'd only bring one if you are on this curse. I don't even remember what this spell book was, but if you don't have turmoil, just use strength and then use attack for your thing, and just bring one. But always have your prayer set to have it protect magic and protect item. Protect from magic, because mages will hit you. If you get telly blocked, you can try to make a run for it and let them get caught on stuff. I have gotten out of so many fights running, so it's not like, oh, you get hit by a telly block and get frozen, let's just die. Start eating up all your food and drinking all your pots so they don't get anything from you but your dehydrate, which they don't pick up anyways. Anyways, let's move on to the next thing. As far as skills go, I would recommend being at least 100 without summoning. That's pretty much the only requirement. A higher range or higher magic would, because I guess they updated the defense thing where the higher magic you have is the higher magic defense you have against magic. So I do plan on getting it to 99 eventually, but because it's pissing me off at 91. Same thing with prayer. But I don't just have if you have turmoil, then you're pretty much set and you're going to get a drop a lot more. But I am going on about this like way too long, so I will just get right into getting there. I'm just going to fast forward, like speed up the video, so no talking. Alright, since I'm like using up way too time, I'm just going to show you how to get there through the map. You want to be at Edgeville, and basically that's going to be your banking place. You go right up to this house where you get the dragon plate or rune plate body from doing the Dragon Slayer quest, and all you have to do is just run straight and you'll eventually see the cave. It seems like it's a far way away, but it's really only like a maybe 30-second run. But anyways, you go in. You want to run through the greater demons. If your defense is low, protect melee. And then you want to loop back around because the Hellhounds, it's just going to be a waste of prayer. Go around the dragons, make sure none of them are around you to kill you. And basically run up. This guy looks like he might be PKing. Guess not. Alright, well, I'm going to go find a free world. That's another thing you want to do is find a world with like the least amount of people in it.